ranks the highest in ginger production in Nigeria, contributing to Nigeria's place as one of the largest producers and exporters of ginger in Africa. The outbreak of the fungi pathogen infection has destroyed several ginger farms such as this one, causing a serious setback for ginger production in Kaduna and threatening Nigeria's position on the global chart of ginger production. This fungi infection on ginger farms has devastated livelihoods of numerous smallholder farmers in southern Kaduna. What was once a thriving, lush ginger farm has now become a mere remnant with all its leaves shriveled and lifeless. Ginger has emerged as a highly coveted produce in Asia, Europe, and America, contributing significantly to Nigeria's foreign exchange earnings. In the second quarter of 2023, Nigeria's ginger exports reached an impressive 10 billion naira. Now, a concerning issue has arisen as a fungi pathogens infection is affecting ginger production across numerous farms in Kaduna State.
Statistics showed over 2,500 hectares of the ginger farms were affected, and it's an unprecedented loss that hit our farmers. And honestly, it's troubling because Kaduna is the main producer of ginger in the country. We do more than 85% of the ginger in the country, and Nigeria is the second largest exporter. So it is quite troubling, and I know even the global ginger market will be hit by this sad event. As it is now, harvest, we are not expecting anything close to 30%. Nothing less than 10 billion naira has been lost if you check what we ordinarily should expect from the 2,500 hectares. Not less than 10 billion naira.
Aminu Inuwa is a ginger farmer who has been in the business for over 20 years. He says when the ginger leaves were withering, they didn't take it seriously. Not until the disease began to spread like wildfire, infecting every ginger cluster, therefore posing a monumental loss to farmers.
Since I started farming ginger, there was never a time that I planted ginger more than this year. Because I know as of this year, I planted almost 20 hectares of ginger. Not less than 40 to 50 million has been lost by me in that regard.
We embarked on a short trip to Kachia Local Council to visit some affected ginger farm clusters. Driving through a narrow pathway, Abdul Kabir Abubakar leads us to one of the ginger farms he manages. The farmers we met on ground recount their losses.
I prepare to 10 hectares for Baraka Dangiwa Ventures Company. I will lose about 15 million. Seed and fertilizer and the workers.
The total sum of our investment to this ginger is about 34 to 38 million in the whole 24 hectares of land that we planted.
According to officials, experts from the Institute of Agricultural Research, Ahmadu Bello University, took samples of the affected soil and plants for laboratory analysis, and recommendations were made on how to tackle the situation.
Researchers told us next season the seed rhizomes, the ginger rhizome must be dressed with metalaxyl-based fungicide before they plant, because it will take up to 2 years for it to go. Treating the soil, So when we treat the seeds and we dress the seeds with the fungicide, and then raised beds in the land preparation, so that there will be proper drainage. This fungi thrives in a damp area, so the more the dampness, the more it spreads, and it's airborne. That was why it spread like wildfire.
It was late by the time we received the recommended fungicide. The disease has already taken over the crop.
The devastating ginger epidemic will affect Nigeria's non-oil export performance and is already affecting the livelihoods of individuals within southern Kaduna. Senator Marshall Katum, who represents the people of southern Kaduna in the Senate, is calling for measures to arrest the situation and cushion the sufferings of farmers.
You can only imagine they applied at the moment because all that they've worked for has been paralyzed. So they are looking up to government to come to their aid. So there's really nothing they can do. Apart from the implications to the ginger, we are also suspecting that some of the fungi can also affect humans. And that's why when it becomes more dangerous, and that's why we also want to draw attention to the world that, look, immediate measures need to be taken to ensure that we find out actually what this fungi is and its effect not only on the ginger but also on humans.
Ginger, a cash crop, is the main source of livelihood for the people of southern Kaduna. Several ginger processing factories and warehouses are scattered across southern Kaduna. With this fungi pathogen infection outbreak, many farmers have been left devastated, their investments gone. They want the government to provide succor.
We are calling for the government and all the agencies involved to come into our aid, to come into Kaduna, southern Kaduna, to rescue ginger farmers in southern Kaduna with everything that is possible to make them revive, to make them come back to life as far as ginger farming is concerned.
Experts say this disease outbreak should serve as an eye-opener for farmers to explore the opportunities in agriculture insurance, which will provide financial protection for their business. Nisi Gabriel, Arise News, Kaduna.